We're live. And Thomas froze. uh,
Okay.
okay, you're back. We're trying to catch a cat, so I may have to go help Gwen.
Okay.
So, fun times. Got one of those live traps,
Right.
and all the cats come to eat in the morning, but the other cats get in the way, and then trying to shoo the other ones away and get the one steered toward the food in the cage is yeah.
Just leave it and let it.
No, it's one of the neighborhood cats that Gwen feeds, but it hurt its foot and it needs to be neutered, and it's time to catch it. And yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
Anyway, is Tom eating a chicken wing? I don't
No,
know.
I'm eating some kind of knots from a pizza joint.
Knots?
Yeah, it's basically pizza dough that they've made a bow out of, I guess you would say. And then they put cinnamon on it, and then they put some kind of glaze on it.
Okay, a pizza knot.
Yeah. There's it's just cinnamon. Anyhow, I didn't make it on Scott's show Friday night, if he had one, because probably about
We got a carrier.
6 o'clock, my video card went out, and so I had to go get another one on Saturday. So I was still hooking up. I forgot to hook the camera back up.
So anyway, how was everybody's weekend?
It was good, except for my video card going out.
How does a video card go out? It's just a...
Well, these are not your normal video cards. Like, they have 3 fans built into them. They get hot during certain games, and anyway, they can yeah, JT, I bet they did. So it was I'm gonna have to start doing quarterly cruises, because I don't have internet service, no games, so I could use those weeks every quarter to just kind of dry out. Because it's disturbing how much I rely on a computer for communications and entertainment. I have too many demerits. Okay. Let's see. I got to tell. Oh, he's talking to Techless D. Yeah, this is entertainment. Scott's show on Friday night is definitely entertainment. As Todd said, he's out trying to get a cat caught up. So anyhow, how was everybody's? Hey, Jake.
Cat herding is not my strong suit.
Well, you're in Texas. You should be able to herd anything.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Tom's breakfast is finger licking good. You damn right they are. So anyhow,
Friday. You talking about Friday morning show, Hank? No, Friday night show.
Yeah, because I said since I didn't have my camera, I didn't attend.
Yeah, Castnet might be better, but I don't have a Castnet. I heard Lincoln's. Lincoln Continental.
Jake Todd hurts Lincoln's, yeah. No, he's talking about the dollar, the bill, I think. Is there Lincoln's on the bill, isn't he? Or was?
Catnip. We don't have any catnip.
Are you referring to catnip? Yeah. God, I've got a bunch of junkies around here.
I have had Castnets, but
So, Roberta is doing. Excuse me. Roberta is on meetings today and tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to punctually leave out of here at 10:00.
okay.
Because her thing starts at 10, and it's one of these things where they don't want her. They're letting them. Okay, it's some kind of class. They want them to be at home where they won't be disturbed to do the class. So today and tomorrow she's here because of her class or her meeting, whatever you want to call it. And then Wednesday is her usual day off. I mean, day to work from home. So I'm going to have my lovely bride here all week, or just about all week. I'm going to tell you what, Mr. Bonecrack. There's a little jar of catnip on Roberta's nightstand, and she can go over there to just to get something off of her nightstand and have to move it out the way, and our cats go crazy. It's like, oh hell, it's time. It's time to roll around, because she just sprinkles it on our bedspread, and they go over there and basically roll around in it and lose their mind. Who all was in the chat? Good morning, JT. Tactical Z, good morning. Chastity, good morning.
Yeah, we got tuna. We're trying the tuna, but anyway.
She probably will not come, or he will not come up until everything calms down a little bit, because he's spooked. Good morning, Glenn.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood cat. I guess it's feral. Won't let you pet it, but it will let you feed it.
Yeah. That's how we got Tanner for our last. Well, I found Cole out in the backyard. He was a kitten. But Tanner was full grown, and I think somebody put him out because he's supposed to be an inside cat now, and he's gotten out a couple of times, but he eventually will come back to the door and wait, and then he'll come in the house. So that's my little story. But that's how we got him, and he has made himself at home. If you sit down in a chair, he's liable to come over and lay down in your lap and lay there till your legs go numb because he's heavy. What is Beard going on about this morning? This is the worst show ever. Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. So, did you find anything good over the weekend, Todrick?
I went to that estate sale and I got a few things. I got those hubcaps in the thumbnail. I would have picked up a whole bunch of stuff, but their prices were just too high, even at 50% off. And I asked them, what are you going to do with the stuff at the end of the sale? Well, it's up to the owners if they want to take it back, or we have a buyer that comes and buys everything. All right. It's like, and they wouldn't accept more than 50. They wouldn't deal off of the 50% off. So I was like, I don't want, I don't know if an estate sale company can make some money. Nobody's bought it they were open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nobody's bought it at the prices they're asking, and I'm willing to make an offer. They won't take it. I don't get it.
Because they're probably making more money off of the person that comes in and buys everything at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of deal they've got with that, but it's they're not doing the family any favors by not wheeling and dealing at the end to get rid of stuff. Some estate sale companies will. The last estate sale I went to, I made an offer on some things toward the end, and the seller called the owners, and the owners said, yes, sell it to him. We don't want it. But not this one.
I went to one estate sale, and this guy came in and did a cursory look, what was in there. And he made an offer to the estate sale people that he would take everything in the house for whatever amount he offered them. And they took it. And it pissed off a lot of people because they closed the estate sale. I believe that's the way.
Well, I don't mind them going to the last day with their prices, but
Right.
I went up there yesterday about noon, and I bought a few more things, but they had a pair of lizard boots they wanted $140 for. So half price would have been $70. I'm thinking I can't make any money on that.
Hey, Ping.
Because the boots will sell for maybe 80. So, oh well.
Well, if I was in the estate sale business, and maybe I'd go bankrupt, but I would have a preview show for people to buy the whole lot. So people like Todd that's got big pockets, Scott that's got big pockets, Chastity's got big pockets. y'all could come in and walk through it and take your time looking at stuff, and then make an offer.
That's
And then
good,
if it don't
James.
sell, then the next day do a regular auction. I mean, a estate sale. Oh, your wife lives with you, Jabez? You're supposed to go over there and give her a big old kiss every time she lists something for you.
Yep.
Get her one of those little desktop bells like they had in hotels years ago. Ding ding ding. Every time she rings it when she lists something, then you have to go there and give her a kiss, big old kiss. Hey Pink, how are you today? How are things out in Cali? Scott, you still there? Has Josh gave a release date yet? Um, Ron, I think that's right. Harbor's Hope. He's out. He's got a he's got a cat that's got out the pen. He's trying to get back in. Put it in Texas terms. Oh Lord. Um, well, even if he did Tactical Z, I can't let him into the show. Only Todd can. And there's a way in our system, Scott, that you can do that. So I've got to, and I'm trying to get it to work right, so Todd can bring people in if I have to step away.
What a great show.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Me eating Ron. Is it Ron? The Harbor's Hope. Is that Ron?
yep,
He asked if you've got anything at the auction.
I did. I'll probably go this afternoon to pick it up.
What kind of stuff did you get?
Just whatnots.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I have 2 auction lots or last auction, and didn't get enough stuff that time. And this auction, I got a few more things, so they don't mind holding my stuff.
Right.
This time they wanted me to go ahead and pay, so I did, but they used to let me wait until two auctions to pay, but
You'll
I wonder,
gladly pay them on Tuesday.
yeah, I wonder if they're having trouble uh, making enough money at the auction business.
Right.
I mean, I'm good for it. They know it. Been working with them for, gosh, 5 years, 6 years,
Right.
maybe longer. Way before COVID.
Right.
In fact, they used to do some live auctions. Switching items to one-day handling.
And I looked sort of out of place this morning. I got up at 8:45. Hair and makeup didn't show up. So this is all real me. All this goodness is untouched by.
Oh, is that what it is, Ron?
Well,
But they could go ahead and pay for it and they'll just take my money for themselves when they get it. But I know they don't want to work it that way. It's not a big sweat, except I had to pay by card, which was like a 3% credit card fee.
well, them guys are saying that Silverhairstacker, he's gonna make 400% off of this item. He can pay the 3%.
Well, I can, but I'm cheap. I'd rather just go do a pickup and pay them a check, which they count as cash, but anyway.
Sue, they are Domino's cinnamon knots. Basically, a little piece of dough with cinnamon on it, and then you put a glazing on it. And I'm done. So anyway, do you sell 500 things over the weekend?
Sold 16 items for a little over 500.
Right.
So kind of an average weekend for me. Not too exciting, but one of those Canon cameras sold for $99. So
Good morning, Texas.
that was my big sale. And what else did I sell? Let me look. Bum, bum. Sold some more electric plugs, couple of shirts, couple of bike panniers.
Do you sell those wreaths?
I listed them, and I've had some looks. Both pairs of Crocs are already gone.
Really?
Yep.
Well done.
Crocs sell fast for me. Yeah, I sold a pair of Crocs for 20, and I sold the other pair for 15.
And you have.
Buy them for $3 each.
That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, bought them for $3 each on Thursday, and they're both already gone. Sold a box of golf balls. I sold another science scale. Just stuff. I sold a knife. I sold a cash register drawer. Sold an electric pencil sharpener. I sold a lot of, these are pretty cool. Let me show these. Do a little screen share here. Boom, 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 boom. You ever run into these?
And no, I don't believe I have.
These are, I've heard them called both toys, and I've also heard them called salesman samplers.
Right.
But they're cast iron,
I
and
thought
they're stoves.
I thought they were the original easy bake ovens.
Yeah, I don't know if you could actually light a fire in these or not. I guess you could. But these are incomplete. But there was two of them. Look, there's a coal. What do you call it? A
Bucket.
coal carrier.
A bucket.
And these little square things slide into slots on the back of them. There's kind of a griddle plate and a pot, and the handle to lift the hot plates, and a coal scoop. Yeah, just bits and pieces of two different ones, but
What was the shipping on it? Did you offer free shipping on that?
heck no, they weigh a lot.
I bet they do. That's the reason I was asking. I can't see what it is.
It's probably about 6-7 pounds. I charge $15.85.
Well, those are cool.
Those are cool, but they're not really worth the time and trouble. But yeah, in 1930, kids have played with fire. Well, in 1930, a lot of homes were heated with wood and coal.
Yeah.
So there was always fire. You seen them as sales samplers?
You know, that's what I thought they were.
If they're complete and in good shape, then they can go for some pretty good money. But it's difficult to buy those complete because they almost never are.
What's the difference between what you sold them for and you bought the pieces that needed to go with them to make them complete? So you had a completed one. Is there enough money in it to justify doing that? I mean, it's a moot point now since you've sold them, but I'm just asking.
I don't know. Let me look.
I mean, do you know what it was missing?
Well, some of those round things that go on the top, there's like
Right.
four burner areas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing a bunch of those. Uh, Smokestacks. Most of them had a smokestack. So the highest price paid is let's see, that's their asking price.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie. Good morning, Sue. I saw that sarcastic remark in there, by the way. Oh, I've already. Mr. Sadie, good morning. Mike, good morning. Lag, good morning.
So the real expensive ones go for around $1,000. But most of the complete ones will run about 100 to 150.
You played with the little ones at your grandmother's house. Because my grandmother, Grandma Hucks, she had I mean, she had electricity in the range and all that kind of stuff, but she had one of those in the den, the living room, whatever you want to call it, and that's how she heated that room with.
My dad's mom, grandma, cooked on a cast iron stove that was wood fed.
You know, God, this is going to sound so much like an old man.
And they heated their house with a Ben Franklin coal
Heater.
stove.
See, I lived in the time where, like telephones, we went from party lines to private lines, and then now to cell phones. Like I said, my grandmother had she had a gas stove. She liked gas stoves, and she had, but she heated that room with that coal. I mean, with that firewood stove. But like Oliver he will never know that because we have one of those ceramic top stoves. He'll probably have a cell phone time he's 5. The big thing will be is if they've come up with replicators. That'll be the thing. He'll tell his kids, I remember when you had to put a pot on a stove and cook and whatnot. Now you walk over there and say, I'd like an order of chicken wings. And bzz, there it comes. There it is. I guess you people know what a replicator is. Star Trek. How they got their food.
When did chicken wings become a thing? It's been a relatively, maybe 30, 40 years ago, people decided, hey, let's just use the leftover wings and we can get them cheap and open a restaurant. Just call it Wings, Buffalo Wild Wings, or, That's only been like a 30-year thing. You never saw a chicken wing place before 30 years ago, right?
Right. You didn't see chicken wings being sold anywhere unless like they were with an 8-piece from
Tack, I know the chickens always have wings.
James, my brother has a camper that probably in the 1940s a family of 5 would have lived in. Mobile homes are expensive now. 14 by 70, $85,000. And I'm talking about a trailer. I'm not talking about mod. Thanks to procrastination, I will have coffee soon. Chastity, go by the Goodwill and get you a Keurig for $4.99. If you was as old as Todd and I am, you could go into Old People's Day and get it for 25% off. Well, nobody really eats chicken wings around here except me and Sergey. Sergey and I. Chesty can beat Goodwill prices at what? What was that? I didn't see it.
So at the auction, I got to do a pickup on. I got some military surplus. Bought a couple of hats. Bought a lot of snap-on tools. Bought a couple of sawzalls. Bought a leather jacket. 3 Western purses. Sony stereo receiver. Pair of saddlebags. And a box of candles. That was at yesterday's auction.
So you're going to take the hot rod? You can get it all in it, or you got to drive the truck?
I'll probably just take the truck. Then from the last auction, I got a massager, a couple of the squeeze juicers. I bought some Bose stereo stuff. Bought some knives. I bought some more knives. Bought some military surplus. Bought some fuel rations. Used to give you fuel rations that are in sealed, and you break off a cube and put it under your mess kit.
Oh. Fuel as in heat something up. I thought when you said fuel rations, I thought you were talking about, you took your coupon to the gas station and paid for your gas, and they would only let you have however much was in the coupon.
What's a coupon?
Those paper things that's about this long, mostly. You use them to get into movies.
Dollars?
No, coupons.
Oh, coupons. I bought a Black & Decker alligator. You know what that is?
I have no idea.
It's like a tree limb lopper that's electric.
Oh, okay.
I bought a Hardig case. And I bought a Lego Kitty Hawk carrier. Aircraft carrier. Hope it's complete.
What did Texas Val say that she retracted? Texas Val never says anything bad. She's a Texas little sweetheart.
Well, you're up in the short term, Robin. That's good. A ticket. So anyway, what else is going on? Nothing?
Nothing. I spent the weekend trying to get my computer back and going.
So did you have to buy a new sound card?
No, it was video card. Yeah, I did.
Did you have to buy a new video card?
Yes, it did. And they're nowhere near what they used to be.
Javis, I think I'm going to keep that one and just use it myself. I got so many volunteer trees. If that'll make it easier, then I'm just going to keep it.
When people like Lag that had Bitcoin mining systems in their basement, they ran up the cost of video cards. I mean, like my card was like $130, and it went, a year ago it would have probably been $800.
Got an electric chainsaw, but after about an hour, I get tired of holding it up.
What do you do? Let Gwen go hold it for a while?
Nah, I don't want to be responsible for her cutting her leg off or something.
No, I got up this morning sneezing, Craig.
I used to be able to hold a a gas-powered chainsaw pretty much an 8-hour work shift, but I can't do that anymore. I'm a wimp nowadays.
Well, Todd, if I lived near you, we'd go meet at the gym and do the show from the gym.
Yeah.
Pumping iron, treadmilling, riding the bicycle. Get it, Todd. Pick it up. Don't strain too hard, Todd. I don't want to have to go get the antiseptic to clean this thing. Oh, Lord have mercy.
The chainsaw wouldn't be near as hard if I wasn't trying to cut the little volunteer trees off as close to the ground as I could, because so then you have to bend way over. I think it's not so much my arms as it is my lower back. It just can't stay bent over very long. It hurts. It hurts.
Hurtful. Yeah, I know. Well, why don't you get you some of those
and I don't want to completely
clippers.
They're too big around for those.
Oh, are they? Well,
yeah, I've got hand loppers, but they're I procrastinate, and so some of them get about 5 or 6 inches around before I get to them.
Well, just get you a go-kart and ride around in the backyard so you're way that you're already sitting low to the ground and whack them off that away. And then watch Gwen. Be sure to have Gwen to get the phone out and record when the fire department has to come help you get out of that go-kart. Oh, Lord.
And I don't know why my backyard doesn't have a gate to the alley, so to get to the alley to cut the volunteer trees out of the alley next to my fence, I have to go down the front of my house, turn left at the alley, go down to my house. So it's like...
Do you have a privacy fence back there?
I got a 200-yard walk just to get to where the trees are. Do what?
Do you have a privacy fence?
Oh, yeah, I got some privacy fence, and I've got some chain link.
Well, why don't you have your gate put in back there, son? A fence company can come out there and put you a gate in.
That'd be too easy.
Yeah, it costs you some money, but damn. Do you want to do the 200-foot walk, or do you want to just be able to cut through your backyard?
I'm cheap.
That's what I was figuring. So just get your steps in walking to the back side of the fence.
Plus, it's pretty good exercise getting out and do a little walking and cutting. Beard.
What the hell did he say?
He said, "Shut up, Tom. You're getting into my inheritance."
Oh my God, you got another one?
I don't know if I ever adopted Beard. I kind of don't think so.
I want to. I got to have a chat with Miss Gwen and say, okay, when Todd goes and all his children from around the country start showing up wanting their piece of the pie, you need to put up one of those cages like they use for cage fights and tell them to get in. And the last person that can come out or that walks out gets it. And I think it'll be Chastity.
Your illegitimate son? It could be.
Damn, he could be. Because you're 67. And he's 56. You'd have been only about 11 years old, 12 years old. You'll have the same look going, no hair and a beard.
Yeah, I would adopt Joni before I would Beard for sure. And I keep having to put addendums on my will, you know. Okay, now we're taking Lag off the wheel. Okay, now we put him back on. Okay, now we take him back off. Lag's a pain.
It's got Todd's wheel starting to look like the size of the national debt. The actual paperwork. What is it? 600 pages or something like that.
I don't know. Beard did a couple of cooking videos. What do you call them? Falafels or?
Yeah. Beard needs to send Jacob to culinary school.
Codicils.
Codicils. Yeah.
I love my dad.
Lex is the daughter that Todd never had. Even though Todd, you're going to be getting 3 or 4 little grandchildren along with it. So
Bumcrack says casket chasers.
casket chasers. That's right.
I knew Ray before I knew any of y'all, I think. I don't know, Tom, I may have known you about the same length of time as Ray.
We've been hanging out a long time.
Falafels. What do I call them? I don't know. Grave robbers.
And unfortunately, I talk to y'all more than I do my own brothers.
We were unsuccessful in getting the cat caught, so we're going to have to experiment with other ways.
Well, just leave some food in it.
Choffles, that's it.
That's it.
A falafel is a...
That's like a pancakey kind of thing.
Isn't that a Jewish cuisine food?
Falafels, I thought they were Greek. Not Greek, Cuban. Or let's say Spanish. Okay. Todd, tell Gwen to go sit down and watch her stories and let the cat cage just sit. Because the cat's sitting off watching the lady come to the door looking. Believe me. We've caught and paid to have enough cats neutered and spayed.
Well,
you just have to sit it and leave it.
The problem with that is all the other cats will get in there and get caught.
Well, if they do, then take them to the shelter. Because my thoughts are, if you live in the city, and you have cats, they should be indoor cats. Because they'll get out on the road and get killed by some of these idiots driving. That's my take on it.
Speaking of Bitcoin, it went over 120,000. Holy smoke. And silver went over $39 for a little bit. Craziness going on.
What happens if we have an EMP from the sun and it wipes out electronics? What happens to all that Bitcoin? Lag. Is it just gone? Oh, so you think? Oh god, Lag. You've got to create you one of those little animated things so you can come in on Scott's show, since you don't want to be seen. So you think AI will crack the Bitcoin encryption first, and so it'll make it worthless? Huh? Okay. All right, guys. When Todd gets back, I gotta go.
Trouble, but she had
Correct.
there's a mosquito in here buzzing around my ear.
Great. Okay, yeah, it's about time to shut the show down anyway.
Yeah, because she just put her headset on, so I gotta go. I will see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
And it will have to end promptly at.
Thanks for showing up, folks. Sorry I had such a weird show.
It's Monday.
It's a cat catching Monday morning.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go. Thanks, Todd. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming in and supporting Todd. Give him a thumbs up as you leave.
Bye. We'll see y'all later someday. Ba-bum-bum. And Todd the cat herder. Yep.